Welcome back, shameless people. I'm Innocentia Mputi, and this is Shameless with Innocentia. Guys, we are back. I'm back like I never left. It's been so long coming. Hey, you. I never thought that I'll even come back, hey, but I can't do without this, hey. So I'm back, and it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Guys, I want us to talk about something. At the beginning of the year, I was talking about what happened towards the end of last year, feeling like all stressed out, and how much I experienced fatigue and stress in general. So I want us to talk, just to reflect on that in terms of how the year has been so far. I think everybody has just been through the most. Like this year, it really, gave us. So everybody has just went through the most, and it's been challenging. Like day in, day out, it's challenging, but we do what we have to do. We grow, we learn. It's things like that. Life happens to everyone. Literally, life happens to everyone. But we keep our head high and we keep pushing. So I want to share about what has been happening in my life throughout this year. I faced some ups, some downs, obviously, and somewhere I needed to take tough decisions. So I want us to reflect on the whole issue of how do we put ourselves first, and how do we take care of our mental well-being. It's very important to have this kind of discussion, because there is so much expectation everywhere, at work, at home, wherever you are. There is just so much expectation, and we end up overcommitting ourselves. We end up in a place whereby we kind of like give everything. You give everything and you are left with nothing, guys, like literally nothing. So we need to find a way to strike the balance. It doesn't mean that we have to be selfish and so forth, but let it be a meaningful selfishness. It's not like we are self-centered or something, no, but it's an issue of one trying to take care of their well-being, one trying to put themselves first, one trying to make it work for them, because at the end of the day, we can't compromise on our happiness. We can't compromise on our peace, which is something that I rate very high. Peace. If something is costing me my peace, then just know that it's not gonna end well. So how do we juggle around our schedules? What I've learned from this year, from some of the lessons that I'll be taking from this year is, yes, you can say no, you can say you can't make it, you can say I don't have. It's okay. Like, it's okay. We don't have to be able to solve everything. We don't have to say I'll do this. I think if there's one thing that I've really tried to be consistent on, it's being honest to myself, being honest when I'm happy, being honest when I'm sad, being honest when I'm feeling unsettled about things, and just being honest to myself. I think that is just one of the greatest things that I've learned this year, and I hope that people can look at their lives and see what are the lessons that you're taking for this year. Where is it that you improved on? Because I remember like previously in my life, I would just say yes to everything, whether that thing is even related to me or what. I would just say yes to everything. I would end up being like overly busy. I would end up being under so much pressure because I can't say no, or because I don't want to disappoint people. But for this year, even though yes, the year was difficult in any other way, but I've learned to be honest to myself. I've learned to to have serious conversation, to have courageous conversation with myself. Say, no, this one is not gonna do you any good, rather leave it and so forth. For example, so around March, yes, I was supposed to register because I was supposed to be doing my second year in this other qualification that I was busy with last year. And then I felt that no, I'm not in a good mental state. I felt that, you know what, I feel so overwhelmed, and I felt that I really want to live a better life compared to last year and so forth. So I decided that I don't owe anyone another qualification, guys. I've been studying for the past 10 years, and I felt like, no, girl, got to just take a break. I deserve to take a break, and I did exactly that. I didn't register for this year, and then somehow I felt like, but what would I be doing? Because I'm used to studying, because I've been like studying for the past 10 years with no break. So it was an issue of then I tried to do some short program course, which also didn't work out. But then I feel so good about the decision that I made not to study this year. I feel so good. This is one of my proudest moments, because it was not the issue of trying to impress people, or it was not an issue of, you know, putting myself under pressure. I literally just said, I'm not gonna do this year. I need to take care of my mental health. I need to just restructure my life and try to see how can I, you know, make my life better. So I think it really worked for me, though I feel that I could have done better in terms of other areas of my life that I had, you know, initially thought, you know what, I won't be studying, therefore I'll be focusing on 1, 2, 3. But if there's one thing about me this year, I have learned to say no, and I've learned to be true to my feelings, and I've learned to say not now. You know, I have learned to say it's okay to relax, it's okay to wake up at 12, it's okay just to, I don't know, just to chill. It's okay just to chill, because we work so hard, guys. We work so hard, Monday, Friday, whatever, we work so hard. But for me, it was an issue of it's okay not to attend whatever the event is. It's okay for me not to go out of my way. It's okay not going the extra. It's okay not having solutions to all the problems in the world. So that is the lesson that I'm taking this year. So I'm very proud of myself. I'm really very proud of myself. I know some of the decisions that I've made along the way, they were kind of like uncomfortable, and others came with a little bit of regret that maybe I should have done. But I'm so grateful for every decision that I've made this year. I'm grateful for it, and I'm proud that I you know what, I stuck to the decisions that I've made, and I'm also proud that, you know, I gave myself that time to say, just chill. And in most cases, it's difficult, you know, seeing other things fall apart because you're not there. Sometimes you feel like, oh, I could have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but guys, not my circus, not my monkeys. So that has been my attitude for the year. Not my circus, not my monkeys. You guys, I won't, I can't emphasize this more. It's important that we put ourselves first. It's important that we maintain our peace. You know, peace is very expensive, guys. Peace is very expensive. So everything that is causing you peace, everything that is, you know, disturbing your peace, you really need to zoom deep into it and see how you can change it. And it's not about maybe you don't love the other person less, or maybe you are not there for your friends, or you are not there for your family, your parents, or your children. It's not about that, guys. Sometimes it's about just bringing yourself towards yourself and having those moments, having the time out, having just a break to breathe, guys. We need to be able to breathe. We need to be able to have the chance to work on yourself, have the chance to again find meaning in what you do, evaluate whether are you still in line with your purpose, are you still in line with the goals and the plans that you have. Another thing that I did this year, which is one of the other major decisions I did, is at the beginning of the year, I normally am somebody who likes writing things down, hey, vision boards, all those things, hey, not really resolutions but goals, to say that by the end of this I want to have done 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Guess what, guys? I started the year with like 12 goals. I remember it was 12 goals, if not 13. And around June, when I was doing some like mid-year, review of my goals and my plans, I was like, but why should I even put myself under such stress and pressure? But the whole entire 12 goals, for what and who and why? So I was like, I'm going to cut these things off because they are, number one, unrealistic, and it's just to go stress. So I was honest to myself that no, this is just so unrealistic, and this is not gonna happen unless, if you do it now, I'm not gonna have a life and I just need to be focusing on these things. So I cut them off, guys. I'm left with 2 goals as we speak, and in those 2 goals, I don't think even a one it will surface, but it's okay, guys. I have learned, I think, something for this year. It's okay, guys. It's okay. There's no need for us to be perfect. There's no need for us to put ourselves under too much stress, have great expectations and what. No, let's just live our life. Everything will come at the right time. We will still achieve those goals at the right time and so forth, but there's really no need. We can get stress. We can get, we're taking. So guys, that is what I'm taking for this year. I'm really like in everything, I'm just really grateful that I'm still alive, I'm well, and some of the decisions they've really helped me to be humble. They've really helped me to kind of like restructure and refocus my life, because along the way we are interrupted by the business, the ups and downs, and then somehow you lose your focus, you lose important things in your life, and those are some of the things that that adds value to your life, things that brings you fulfillment, things that gives you that meaning in life. Sometimes we lose them along the way because of we are busy, it's work, it's businesses, it's what, and we are not refilling, we are busy, we are not refilling. So I'm really grateful for all the lessons that I've learned for this year. A lot has happened. A lot has happened, guys, and I'll take you through some of the things, and a lot has happened, and in everything, whether it's good or it's bad, remember everything works together for our good. So we need to find opportunities in whatever that went wrong. We need to find a way to reflect on, even wouldn't say that went wrong. We need to be able to say, what was my contribution to that failure? What was my contribution to that disappointment? And then even to those that went right, we need to reflect to say that, how did I do it to that extent? And could I have, yes, how did I make it to that level? Or how did I make it work? Yes, what we should be saying is, how did I make it work to those things that worked? And the ones that didn't work, guys, it's fine, guys. Life is too short to have stress. Life is too short not to have peace. You know what? Let's adopt a mind. Let's adopt a mind of gratitude. Let's adopt a mind of gratitude in everything that we do. and let's stop pressurizing ourselves. Your mental health is important. Don't end up falling into depression because things are not working out. Just work with what works. What doesn't work, it doesn't work, guys. Life goes on, and what might be bad today, tomorrow it might be better. So we learn. Like this year's, like I've been saying that this year, like I was saying, I wanted to kind of like restructure my life, have some sort of order, in terms of what I did. But I think along the line, I couldn't be consistent, and it was in some of the element, it was beyond even my control because of other things that were happening in my life. But just to be able to bounce back in everything, it's very important to have that bounce back effect, that okay, 1 2 3 happened, well, bounce back. 1 2 3 didn't happen, or 1 2 3 happened. So the ability just to bounce back is very important. And it's not about when will you bounce back or what, but it's about still having that hope, keeping that faith that what, one day it will work out. It's what we do. So I guess that is what I wanted us to talk about. Try to put yourself first. Try to maintain your peace, protect your heart, guard your heart, guys. Guard your heart, guard your mind. What is it that you are thinking of? What is it that you are consuming? I know we always on YouTube, on TV, on radio, whatever is it that we're listening, watching, or engaging in. What, we must always guard ourselves, guard our minds, guard our souls, guard our hearts, so that it be well with us. Let's guard our hearts so that it may be well with us. Your mental well-being, it's definitely it's dependent on you. Your mental well-being is dependent on you. Your mental well-being is dependent on you. So you better take care of yourself. If it means creating those boundaries, do that. If it means canceling an appointment, do that. If it means sending an apology somewhere, do that. Find space to take care of yourself. Find space to refill in whatever way that you find suitable for you to refill. People refill in different ways. Others, they need some time on their own, meditating, reading the word, or praying, whatever the case is. Others, they refill. Others refill by going on vacations, or traveling, or spending time with friends and family. Whatever is it that you need to do for yourself, do it. It's not late. I know it's towards the end of the year, but it's not late for you to do something for yourself. They always say, do something that your future self will thank you for. I don't know if I quoted it right, but yes, do something that your future self will thank you for. So let's do that, guys. Let's do that. It's been such amazing. Just share with me how your year has been. Have you been able to meet some of the expectations that you have set for yourself, some of the goals? How has the year been? I know that everybody's almost exhausted, and people have been going through ups and downs. So I hope you've enjoyed the session, and I hope you will share your stories in terms of how your year has been. What are you taking out of this year? What are the lessons, and what have you learned as an individual for this year? And where is it where you improved? Where is it where you you just let things be? Tell me about it. Looking forward to your comments. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. If you still haven't subscribed, please, that red button there, please subscribe. Until next time, bye.